Welcome to the S&S Baking Solutions Science Lab. What's the science behind steaming? In this 3-minute session, you will get the answers. Baking bread and cakes with steam is a method that has been used for centuries in various cultures around the world. Steam is used to create a moist and controlled environment during the baking process, which can result in a softer, more uniform, and longer-lasting final product. Today we will explore the benefits and techniques of steaming bread and cakes, as well as the science behind the effects of steam on starch and gluten. One of the primary benefits of steaming bread dough before baking is that it results in a softer crumb structure, a more uniform crust color, and a longer shelf life. Various studies confirm that steaming dough prior to baking can cause the starch granules to swell and burst, resulting in a softer crumb texture. Additionally, steaming can cause the gluten proteins to denature and become more soluble, resulting in a softer and more extensible dough. You could also conclude that steaming causes the gluten structure to weaken, resulting in a more tender crumb texture. Steaming can also be beneficial for cakes. Steaming cakes can result in a more moist and tender texture, as well as a more uniform crumb structure. Steaming can also help to preserve their moisture and maintain their texture for a longer period of time. Steaming can be used as the only source of heat, or it can be applied in combination with oven baking or frying. Studies prove that steaming cakes before baking can result in a more evenly cooked product with a softer crumb and a more stable structure. You can also steam a bakery product before frying. This will significantly reduce the amount of oil that is absorbed during the frying process. Another benefit of steaming is that it can reduce the amount of fat and oil needed in the recipe, resulting in a healthier final product. Additionally, steaming can also help to reduce the baking time by creating a more efficient heat transfer process. The high humidity and temperature provided by the steam can help to prevent the dough from drying out or losing its shape, which can result in a more consistent final product. This can also reduce the need for additional baking time to achieve the desired level of doughness. In conclusion, steaming can result in a softer, more uniform, and longer-lasting final product, as well as a healthier final product. The science behind the effects of steam on starch and gluten is complex, but it is clear that steaming can cause the starch granules to swell and burst and the gluten proteins to denature, resulting in a softer and more extensible dough. It's a technique that can be applied in many traditional cakes and breads, and it's worth experimenting with. Would you like to explore and test steaming for your bakery business? Contact us now on snsbakingsolutions.com.